Hi everyone, my name is Z, and I assume that, like me, you've probably tried using your large language model of choice to or support you in your personal investments. How this normally goes is you have a prompt that you write that asks the LLM to make an analysis, and off it goes, and it produces some sort of response. And there are a lot of people who focus on writing better and better prompts, but the reality is if you just do this out the box, quite often what you get sounds very convincing, but when you look under the hood, you find that it's just trawling the internet and pulling stuff from lots of different sources, news articles, company websites, and it may be right, but the question becomes, where did they get these numbers from? And especially if it's doing calculations on the numbers that is gotten, how are the numbers being processed in order to reach the final set of numbers and the conclusions that were drawn? So clearly, this is a problematic situation because you now have a very convincing response, but no way of actually understanding how does it work. So Anthropic, the company that makes Claude, calls these model context protocols, which is essentially a way of giving your LLMs tools beyond just searching the internet that it can use to grab data, manipulate information in terms of transforming it in a way that is consistent rather than something that it changes every single time you ask. And I've built a Python-based library called Value Investing Tools, which is a series of MCP tools that support financial analysis using fundamental analysis and value investing principles. So this is not looking at changes in prices and technical indicators, but really trying to understand what is the fundamental value of an organization. And what you'll see when you apply this is rather than just searching on the internet, I've got the same prompt, but I've enabled the MCP. Is you can see it starts using the MCP tools to do stuff. So it's not just grabbing information, it's also running calculations against the information that is grabbed in a way that, because I wrote this, I know how the calculations work, and I know where the source of the data is coming from. In this particular case, it's wired up to pull it from Yahoo Finance. And there is a reproducibility and transparency that was missing in the earlier approach. And so when I read the end report, I at least have some confidence in terms of understanding where the numbers come from, and whatever narrative that's layered on top from, say, news articles or other sources. We at least know that one portion of it is something that it comes from this source. It's following a certain methodology, and the MCP tool also has a data quality health check at the end, telling you certain data was missing or you don't have enough historical information. So even though you've got a number, be careful. So these are the kind of things that will allow a large language model to kind of interpret that in totality and give you a much better response to the question that you're asking. So I've got not just a GitHub repo, which is open source, so please try it out. Let me know what you think. I also have a Medium article that I wrote up that gives an overview for how this particular MCP server tools work. And in addition, it also covers a little bit of my own journey as somebody building this. Because I didn't do this by hand. I started doing it by hand, but very quickly I realized that it was a lot smoother to actually get some help from AI agents. So I had Claude Code and OpenAI's Codex look at my code, improve it, and I got them to kind of work together. So more on that in the article itself. I am really interested to know what you guys think. Is this something that you find helpful and useful? Give me feedback, because this is something that I'm actively trying to use in my own workflow, in combination with other tools. But this is something that I think would help remove the problem where you go from large language models giving you a black box response to something where you can kind of see what's going on. I mean, as always, with any form of AI response, it can make mistakes, so you need to double check the responses, especially if you are trying to use it to invest in your own money. So I think that was all I had. Hope you found this useful. Till next time, see you.